And we're back for another episode. In this episode I'm going to be showing how I've melded my gathering gear. So I haven't yet achieved any of the artisan or Supra tools for gathering, so these are still way in need of upgrade, but the rest of the gear is pretty much capped, to be honest. So I just wanted to quickly go through it. I got the forager's hat, which you buy for when you gather certain materials like high quality umbral rocks or fragrant logs, depending on whether you're botanist or miner. And then for the chest piece, you can see here I've put 10 gathering and 6 perception. And you can also put GP on here, but the thing is, like, once you get to a certain level of GP, like beyond 600, then any extra GP is just a waste of time. And then on the gloves, I've put 8 gathering, 4 perception. On the belt, which is a Gthr survival belt, which was added a couple of patches ago, I've put in, as we can see, 4 GP, 4 gathering, 3 perception. On the legs, I've put in 6 gathering and 1 perception. On the boots, 6 perception and 1 gathering. So that they're interesting caps on the gear, but they're definitely the caps. And you can see they're incredibly cheap to do. They're all rank 1 Materia, so they're really, really cheap to meld on gathering, thank God. And then the Gthr choker, which again was added a couple patches ago, and I've put in 8 GP, which is kind of a lot, 4 gathering, 4 perception, which again is the cap. On the earrings, the rose gold earrings of gatherings, again new item, you can put in 8 GP, 4 gathering, 4 perception, same cap as this one. And then on the militia bracelets, I've put in 7 GP, 4 gathering, 4 perception. So you sort of see a pattern here, the sort of general numbers you get on each one. And then you have the Gthr rings, which again were new a couple of patches ago. I've put in 4 GP, 4 gathering, 3 perception. Now, for this, the reason why I picked a rank 3 GP and a rank 1 GP Materia is because the rank 4 GP Materia was something like 20 times more expensive than the rank 3, so it made absolutely no sense to pick them up. I figured I'd just go for the much cheaper rank 3 and then just get a rank 1. Even if it meant I had to blow up quite a few rank 1s, I still saved a lot of money compared to buying the rank 4. So it's something to keep in mind that when it's not a guaranteed meld, they're going to blow up, so you have to think about the cost. How much is it going to cost to blow them up? And the first forbidden melds are usually fairly good at connecting very quickly, so that's why I'm happy to put in rank 3s in the first forbidden meld slots. But then after that I try and make it as cheap as possible. Now for my offhand tools, I've actually got 2 offhands for both mining and botany, because it depends on the purpose really. So I've got one offhand which gives plus 10 gathering, and I could increase it further, but I found with a certain amount of gathering and with food, which I use the spinach quiche for 24 gathering, it's like I was able to achieve everything I wanted, including getting all of the materials required to get after the Supra tools. I've already got all of the materials for the Supra tools except for the Fieldcrafty materials and Master D materials. So I've already gathered these items that require something like 408 gathering rating by using this tool. But then I've got another one which is plus 20 perception for the sake of high quality, and plus 20 perception on the offhand is the cap. So the thing is with the offhand tools, the same with the Disciples of Hand offhand tools, is that it's absolutely impossible to achieve maximum stats on the offhand tools. There's no combinations of material you can use that will get all 3 caps for gathering, perception and GP. So that's why I've just decided, whatever, I'll just make 2 of them then. So one of them's a cap for perception, the other one I've put in some extra gathering just for the sake of it. And once I get my hand on the artisan or the Supra tools, then this one will become much less important, and I could just stick to the perception one. So yeah, so I just wanted to share my Materia melds. I will obviously type it all up into the description as well, and I did get quite a few requests to simply say what are my melds. I'm not saying that this is the only way to do it or the best way, it's definitely not, but it's the way I did it for the sake of being cheap, for the sake of saving money, but also to achieve the caps of the stats as well. So anyway, that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching, and as always, goodbye from me. And goodbye from Mithrie.